The trust is tasked with effectively extracting long-term capital gains across the Far East region. By Far East, we mean the Asia-Pacific markets, but it does exclude Japan and exclude Australia. Our philosophy is effectively to invest in good quality companies over the long term. We look for companies that we think will reasonably beat their peer group, beat the competition, without taking on excessive levels of risk. We like business models that are resilient, and what's really important are the people. Integrity is important, corporate governance is important, and that forms the core of what we're looking for in the companies that we pick. We keep up with management very regularly. We meet all our companies at least 2 times a year, and we track them, what they do against what they say they will do. Although we are reasonably aware of what the geographic split or the sectoral splits are within each benchmark, we are indifferent. We don't buy a company just because it's part of the it's a very big part of the index. We don't make sure that we are neutral weight in a particular market or a particular sector. What we do is we evaluate each component of the company itself, measure it up against the rest within the universe, and try and pick out the best collection or the best basket of stocks. For a mandate like Dragon, we'll hold about 45 to 55 stocks at any one point in time. And the reason why we have concentration is because we try to make clear-cut decisions. We try and make a decision to pick the best of a particular story, a best of a particular market. We obviously would want to buy companies as cheaply as possible, but given the quality of what we're looking for, that's not always possible. So we expect valuations to be reasonable. We do have a long-term position. We do try not to unnecessarily trade in these stocks, and we think that patience and diligence should reward us in the long term. There are times that we do trade. There are mispricing opportunities. The markets are very dynamic, and when we do get these mispricing opportunities, we are happy to buy a little bit more or top slice a little bit of our positions. But we try not to interfere with the long-term premise and the long-term exposure and profile of the fund.